Hello friends, in the last session we saw the commands related to Docker images. Also friends, we have heard about the term Docker Hub many times in some of our previous sessions. So friends, now in this session let us explore more about Docker Hub, Docker repositories and Docker registries. So friends, the first thing you need to know is that whenever we pull any Docker image using Docker image pull command, the Docker image gets pulled from the Docker image repository, and friends, these repositories resides or are present inside the Docker registries. And friends, the default public registry of Docker is Docker Hub, that is hub.docker.com. Now friends, the Docker Hub registry contains all the official Docker repositories like Tomcat Docker repository, Ubuntu Docker repository, Nginx Docker repository, MySQL Docker repository and many more. And friends, these repository contains the Docker images. For example, Tomcat repository contains different Tomcat images like Tomcat 7.0, Tomcat 8.0, Tomcat 9.0 and other Tomcat images. Similarly friends, other repositories contains the images related to them, like Ubuntu repository contains the images related to Ubuntu, Nginx repository contains the images related to Nginx, MySQL repository contains the images related to MySQL and so on. Now friends, let us have a look at the Docker Hub registry, that is hub.docker.com in browser, and let us see various repositories and images provided by Docker for our usage. So friends, let me go to the browser, and here friends, let me type the URL hub.docker.com. So friends, this is the official Docker Hub registry page, and we can see here the options to sign up, to sign in and to explore the Docker repositories. So for now friends, let us click on this explore button. And here friends, with this we are taken to the page where we can see the list of all the Docker repositories which are registered on Docker Hub registry. Now friends, one thing which I want to tell you here is that the appearance of this page gets changes from time to time. So probably it may happen that at the time when you are watching this video, the appearance of this page may get slightly changed. So in that case, you don't need to worry, as the core functionalities will still remain the same. Now friends, here on the left side of the page, we can see that there are several filters options provided. By clicking on it, we will get the list of images specified to those filters. So friends, right now we are interested to see the list of all the official Docker images. So for this, let us click on this filter over here, which is labeled as official images. And now we can see friends, the number of images in the results section on the right side got reduced significantly. And now this list contains only the official Docker images which are provided by Docker. So friends, now let us scroll this page little down and look for any of the image which we used in one of our previous sessions so far. And here we can see the Nginx image friends. So now let us click on this image. And this will take us to the page of Nginx repository. And friends, here in this page we will get all the information related to Nginx image. For example, here on the right we can see the command to pull this Docker image. And friends, we can be ensured that this is an official Docker image by seeing this tag here, which is labeled as Docker official images. And here we can see friends that this image is downloaded more than 10 million times till now. Now friends, if we come little down, then here we can see three tabs, which are description, reviews and tags. So friends, here in the tag section, we can see the list of all the tags or versions which are associated with this image. And here in the review section, we can see the reviews from the users of this image. And here in the description tab friends, we can find all the information related to this Docker image. For example, the first thing which we can see here is supported tags and respective Docker file links. And now if we will come little down, Then we can find the information like what is Nginx, how to use this image, how to configure various configurations, how to run the containers from this image, and so on. So basically friends, we will get all the information related to what this Docker image is all about and how to use this image practically. So friends, this page is very important for the Docker users, and friends, for any doubt related to any Docker image, you can blindly come to this page and surely all of your doubts will get clear from the information which is provided over here. So friends, with this we have seen how to explore official Docker repositories and images. Now friends, apart from the official Docker repositories, there is one more kind of Docker repositories which are known as non-official Docker repositories, or we can say them as user-defined repositories. So friends, user-defined repositories are the repositories which are created by the users like me and you. And so friends, let us see some user-defined repositories now. So friends, if we know the image name, then we can directly search the image by its name in the search box provided here on the top, instead of clicking on the explore button. So friends, let us search for the Ubuntu image. And here now we can see the list below contains only the Ubuntu images. The top items in the list are official images of Ubuntu, which can be identified with this official image tag on the right side of the page. But friends, if we will come little down, then we will start seeing the unofficial Ubuntu repositories or user-defined repositories. So friends, now let us click on this non-official Ubuntu repository. And here friends, we will find the same kind of page which we saw earlier. That is when we were exploring official Docker images. The only difference we will find here is in the Docker pull command. That is, here in the case of user repositories, we need to type the Docker Hub user ID as well before the repository name in the Docker pull command. So friends, the Docker Hub user ID for this non-official Docker image is pivotal data, and the repository name is ubuntu-gpdb-dev. Now friends, it is recommended to analyze every aspect related to security before using any non-official Docker image, as they are not directly provided by the Docker. So friends, this is what I wanted to show you about Docker Hub in this session. We will learn more about Docker Hub, like creating user repositories inside the Docker Hub, pulling and pushing the images from the user repositories in the future sessions. So friends, see you in the next session. Till then, take care, tata, bye bye.